Alright, well, I've shot a few test arrows with the new bow. It's not bad. It's pretty consistent. I'll give a close-up in a minute. But yeah, gonna take a shot real quick. This is the bow. The reason I'm wearing a glove is because right now we don't have a release for the D-loop. So I have to do it finger. That was a lot better. Now, I had pulled the shot, the arrow that I pulled. Give me a second. The arrow that I pulled had for some reason gone really high. I don't know why. I guess maybe I was trying to do something. There we go. And it shot really high, but the others were very consistent. And now this one's now consistent with the others. Now the funny thing is I'm aiming for the top left. So the sight needs a little bit of work, but that might be also because I'm shooting fingered instead of using a quick release on the D-ring, because the quick release we got is a piece of shit. Which is odd considering it was being sold at the same place that we got the bow. I'll show you the release. So the release that we got is this. But unfortunately, where it releases, that plastic is way too big to fit through that tiny, tiny D-loop. I mean, yeah. And this requires a string to go in between these two metal poles and go way the heck down there. And there's no way I can get that little D loop way the heck in there with this big bulky plastic mess. And evidently it's also a bad thing that there's so much travel play with the trigger system, because it makes all the muscles in your hand move, which can mess up your shot. The less travel, the better, so that your muscles have to, flex less. So this was $8 at a some sports place, kind of like a Dick's Sporting Goods. It was $8. Evidently, you can get them on Amazon for $5, and I watched some reviews after we had gotten it, and evidently, it's a horrible, horrible, horrible release. So we've got a new release, a good one, coming a little later. Should be here tomorrow, actually. But yeah, don't get that. Whatever you do, don't get that. Yeah, got it timed yesterday. Got the weight done. Now I'm having to lean into the shot just a tiny, tiny, tiny bit to get my nose against the string to look through the peep. You're not supposed to lean in at all, but I have to lean in just slightly because I had this adjusted so that both myself and Shelly could both fire it. Considering that she couldn't be there because she's working 24/7, pretty much. I should say 12/7. Since she couldn't be there, they made it a little bit shorter than what it needed to be for me. Sorry about the Trump hands. Fuck Trump. But I could also pull back a lot more weight, but again, we wanted to keep it to where she could pull it as well, and she could sight it as well. And it's not bad. I told him what we wanted to use it for, which was when we go on our trip cross country, we might do some bow fishing in shallow water. So yeah, it's set up for that. And I mean, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm pleased with it. When we first got it, we saw some reviews on it that it was a kid's bow, and I got kind of freaked out.